The High Center Middle and High School Academy for Special Learning Needs, CCMHS, provides unique education that's diversified and engaging, research-based instruction that's systematic and explicit, and it's based on the belief that all students can learn and need to be taught to reach their full potential. What, how, and why? So what do we teach at CCMHS? The academic content is designed for college and career readiness. So English language arts, math, and technology are integrated across curriculum domains, such as in history and science. We also integrate literacy strategies that are research-based, so that students can continue to strengthen their reading and writing skills across the curriculum. One example of a curriculum that we use in English language arts is called Start to Finish Core Curriculum by Don Johnston and Company. This was designed with the intention of giving all students, including those with intellectual disabilities and autism, experience with important works of literature while building their core reading skills. This is an example. The Call of the Wild is one book in this curriculum. So a hard copy of the book is provided along with lesson plans, and then a digital version of the book is also provided. In this video, The Call of the Wild is presented on the smartboard. There's a digital library available to the students so they can choose which book they want to read. After the book is chosen, text-to-speech is a feature that's available, which is especially beneficial for students whose reading level is not commensurate with the level of the text and/or those who have difficulty focusing while reading, such as students with attention deficit disorder. Text is highlighted as they listen, sentence by sentence, so they can follow along. There are other features included in this digital format, such as taking notes, annotating on the side, and that sort of thing, which can help with comprehension. Another curriculum used at CCMHS for science is called It's About Time. This is one of the leaders in research-based science, technology, engineering, and math curriculum for K through 12. In science, project-based inquiry programs allow students to take part in science learning experiences that are framed around answering big questions or addressing big challenges. As students pursue answers, they conduct investigations such as in Weather Watch and demonstrating convection heating, whereby the hot and cold movement simulates the air around us. They make models, collect and analyze data, weigh evidence, write explanations, and discuss and present findings to explain how convection heating impacts our weather. We also use self-regulated strategy development, or SRSD, as an approach to helping students learn specific writing strategies in which they plan, draft, and revise text. Students are treated as active collaborators in the learning process, and tools such as mnemonics, graphic organizers, interactive chants, and mentor texts are used to teach students across 3 different genres: informative text, narrative, and opinion writing. They deconstruct mentor text before they then write their own. It's engaging, and it also reinforces self-evaluation and self-regulation. This is an example of one of the graphic organizers for opinion writing. The mnemonic is TREE, which stands for topic, reason, evidence, and ending. Now let's talk about how we teach the content and the strategies. At CCMHS, Universal Design for Learning is the foundation of how we teach. UDL is based on 3 principles: flexible methods of presentation of materials, flexible methods of expression and apprenticeship, and flexible methods of engagement to keep students motivated and inspired to learn. Flexible methods of representation will keep students engaged by presenting materials through pictures, video, text, 3D models, possibly movement, again, building on students' strengths. Flexible methods of action and expression allow students to use their strengths, whether it's through physical action, verbal expression, written expression, or again, possibly building a model or drawing if someone has a strength in art. Engagement, multiple means of engagement will keep learners motivated and take ownership for their learning and self-regulate. So again, this is going to vary depending on the learner and what his or her interests and strengths are. This is an example of multiple means of engagement in which the student is at the smartboard working on phonological awareness and phonics in a making words activity, which will strengthen her reading, her writing, and her spelling skills. There's a select group of letters above, and then the teacher is providing the target word, and the student is making that word. Also notice the numbers in the upper right-hand corner. This is a tool that's used to help the student self-regulate and pace. So she knows how many words she has left to go in this lesson, and the teacher crosses off the numbers every time she creates a word. Project-based learning is another approach we use to teach the content and the strategies. At CCMHS, the Meaningful Math program teaches students to become active learners as they engage with a problem-centered approach. Students at different skill levels can show their comprehension and abilities. For example, students may look at mid-19th century Western migration, the Overland Trail, in terms of the many linear relationships involved. In math, through the use of an online graphing calculator, students provide solutions and solve real-world problems using linear equations, such as in the Overland Trails and Cookies program. Graphing calculators also enable students to see math and problem solving in a different way that allows them to focus on ideas and concept learning. Additional programs include learning how businesses work to maximize profits, for a bakery, for example, whereby students deepen their understanding of the relationship between equations, inequalities, and their graphs. Through the use of smart technology, software, and web-based calculators, students with limited fine motor skills no longer have barriers to learning and demonstrating what they have learned. In history, through the use of interactive maps, students can explore and learn about the various aspects of different civilizations, religious beliefs, and the diversity in our world. Earlier in the presentation, you saw another example of how technology is used in the Call of the Wild book. At the smartboard, you saw the text-to-speech feature. Again, this is an example of multiple means of representation and multiple means of engagement for students. Another important aspect of how we teach the content and strategies at CCMHS is through collaboration with parents. Teachers and administrators at CCMHS believe that teamwork is essential for students to learn, and parents know their children and their children's strengths and areas of challenge the best. Finally, why do we do all of this? This relates to the mission of CCMHS. We want to build students' confidence. That's what we aim to do. That's our goal. We also want to help students reach their full potential, and we do that through the content, the strategies, and universal design for learning. We want to build on strengths and abilities. So although some of the students have disabilities, we want to help them experience success by building on their strengths and abilities. In conclusion, we've talked about how CCMHS has academic content that is designed to prepare students for college and careers. It's research-based instruction, and we incorporate principles of universal design for learning, so multiple means of expression, multiple means of representation, multiple means of engagement to keep learners motivated. Finally, our mission at CCMHS is to strengthen students' confidence by building on their abilities and strengths and help students reach their full potential.